Well, let me begin. 78 degrees Fahrenheit here in the San Gabriel Valley. Yesterday, after I went to the Walnut, California route, I did go to Red Robin. That was most interesting. We finally got things right. Takeout to go. That was yesterday. Also, I got a new toilet put in. That took some time. But this morning, let's start off. Oh yeah, I did have Starbucks yesterday. I'm doing this, what's that, six iced tea lemonade. Or should I say 6 green tea lemonade. I already done 2, but right now I'm having my iced coffee, cream and syrup today. And Wednesday, acting and Tuesday and Wednesday, and for myself, and today, Wednesday. First stop, checkup at a hospital. Don't want to say where that really is, but just the first stop, checkup at the hospital. The weather's going to be quite hot the next couple of days. They said it's going to cool off a little bit next week, but that's only going to be a few degrees. As long as it's a clear sky in California, it's going to be the warmer or hot or hotter. I did go to the gym this morning. I only did like a 30-minute workout. That's all I really felt like doing. I almost did not go to the gym, but I finally did. I didn't go yesterday because I had some other pressing things that I had to do early in the morning. Same old stuff. Different day. Gotta take care of it. That's just the way it is. Well, at least I got my haircut done yesterday, so they did a better job than they used to do it. I'm pretty pleased with that. I always go to Sports Clips where I get the whole 9 yards. That means washing my scalp. The MVP is what they call it. Haircut, washing scalp, towel around your face, and a quick massage with one of those machines. Even though I know ahead of time where I'm going to go, sometimes I have to go to Los Angeles, sometimes I have to go to Glendale, sometimes I have to go to Pomona. It doesn't matter where I go for these different medical facilities for my mother. But it is a lot of driving. Sometimes there's appointments and sometimes they're not appointments. You just go there and you do your tests. Or you go there and there's a certain procedure and operation. That doesn't include the things that I got to do for myself, like I said, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, or any other day for that matter. And this is including going to the grocery store, which I got to do today also, after we come from this medical facility. So that's what's next. And then I believe a financial institution. So all those things particularly in one day, I do 3 things, at least 3 things for my mother on Wednesdays. But when you include the things that I gotta do for myself, it could be up to 8 different things that I gotta do, including finding the time to vlog. Certainly, I'm glad my days off is not Saturday and Sunday, because Tuesdays and Wednesdays, that's why I say Fridays, Mondays is my Friday. Or should I say, yeah, Mondays is my Friday. Not Friday is my Friday. Because I'm off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. If I don't do any chores or errands on these days, then I would be out and about doing some other things, not just errands, but recreation things. I could be almost anywhere today driving. On a nice day like this, I can go up north, I can go south, I can go San Diego, Palm Springs, Santa Barbara. I can go to almost any of those places on a Tuesday or Wednesday if I don't have any other pressing errands to do. Of course, I just came back from vacation, and I do have to center everything around that at that particular time. But now, since I'm back at the house, I got to get a whole bunch of things together again, as if I was gone for a very, very long time. Getting the house back in order, cleaning up certain things that when you leave people there, they don't do what they're supposed to, then you know you got to do it yourself. And that's always a problem. So whenever I go on vacation, I like to have my house pretty clean. Lately, in the past few years, it hasn't been clean the way that I wanted to be clean. So I got to take one day at a time and make a project out of it. And that's all the time. I got to make a project out of things. But usually on my days off, I don't want to do any dang project, especially on vacation. I want to go out of town. And if that includes driving, it doesn't matter. I do not like to stay in the house doing a bunch of housework. Now, if I can stay up late at night with a bunch of lights, I might can try to get a lot of things done, but then I get sleepy at that time. So Tuesday and Wednesdays are my days off. That's why I say Monday is my Fridays. And I'll be glad when that happens. But right now, Wednesday is my Sunday, because yesterday was my Saturday. If that sounds confusing enough, well, it probably should be. My wife is already picking out her vacations. I don't make no plans until after she gets her vacation set. Then I follow through with whatever days or weeks that she took. Then I'll put in my vacations for next year. But I still got some time to use. I got this timeshare that I have. I got loads of points. I might have to let them expire. But I got a couple places that I can go, but I can use my timeshare. I always use my timeshare. Usually I use it in Vegas, but I got some other places that I can use my timeshare. Lately, I have not been using my timeshare for my cruises because they're a little bit too slow. So yeah, it seems like I'm wasting a whole lot of money, but really I'm not. It's just a matter of who or where or how I can get away. So after my wife picks her vacations for next year, then I will follow through right behind her and pick my vacations next. Hers is more important because hers is more solid. My job, I'm going to treat it as it's not as solid, but it's solid when it comes to more liberal, that I can pick whatever days I want, because usually I pick the days that most people don't go anywhere. But definitely, I got another cruise of mine, and definitely another drive. I would like to take 2 weeks off next year, make it like 21-day vacation. If I go on a big one, it probably will be around August, September, as always. Of course, the hurricane season, it's always in the Atlantic coast side. Not too many hurricanes here on the Pacific coast down, but you know, we do have strange weather where most of the problems are down toward Baja California and the Hawaiian Islands. Other than that, the weather patterns dictate, just like it did a couple of months ago here, where the weather patterns really did affect the weather here. Even though we didn't have hurricane conditions, we had tropical storm conditions from a hurricane that was down south. So I would like to do a simple cruise, maybe back down to Mexico. I'm really not sure about that. I would like to go back to the Nova Scotia area, and I still want to do the Panama Canal and whatever else that I can do that's real easy. I really don't want to fly all over the place, and I would do a one-way where you take the cruise. Actually, I would like to take the cruise from the LA area and then fly back instead of flying to the East Coast. But if I had to fly to the East Coast in order to do a certain cruise, then I would have to. But I really don't want to. I really would like to either take a cruise either from San Diego, Long Beach, or Los Angeles. I think Long Beach and Portugal, I think that's the same area. But I'm gonna have to figure that out, because I only know about the big ships in Portugal, because that's where I usually take the ship from if I'm leaving Los Angeles. So that's a really big deal. So the main thing I gotta do is see what type of vacations I got. Then once I figure that out, I gotta find out when does the ships leave on what day. There's only so many ships or cruises that you can take. Maybe I might take another cruise ship, but I already got a down payment right now. You know, like I said, I made a down payment. Norwegian Cruise Line got what you call Cruise Next. I did a little bit last time, but only used half of it because I didn't use it within the required time. But I still got some Cruise Next coupons left. So I added upon the pre-down payment for another cruise. I got to use it within 4 years. So even though I have a down payment for a cruise with Norwegian, I'm still thinking about doing a cruise with another carrier. I'm still looking at Princess Cruises, and I'm also looking at going back to Royal Caribbean. I don't believe I'm going to go Carnival. I don't want to say anything negative about cruise ship or anything, but I definitely don't want to go to that one, even though they all going to have their significant problems. I'm going to go with the one that I know that I traveled with before. Royal Caribbean is one of the ones that I did when I went to the Caribbean, to Puerto Rico, just after the hurricane hit in Puerto Rico some years back. So my cruise wasn't affected. But I did want to stay in the town of Puerto Rico, so I had to change the plans there. So I just flew to Puerto Rico. I think spent one night. I think. Yes. And so that's what's happening right now. I would try some other carrier, but like I said, Princess or Royal Caribbean, which I've been on before. But I do have a down payment for a cruise within the next 4 years. So that means if I make a reservation for a cruise, I can use the whole down payment towards the cruise when I decide to go. So right now, I'm at the market. I'm just sitting here waiting. The one thing I don't like about what the markets have done, though, they have put combinations on the bathroom. You gotta look for someone to use the restrooms. I know why they're doing that, to keep the homeless people out of there, but you should be able to monitor that on your own without putting locks on it, because a lot of people have to use the restroom and the things are locked, especially if you're shopping in the store. So it doesn't make any sense to me. Well, just left Albertson. The chores are done. First part of the morning is now after 1 o'clock. I'll see what I can do for the rest of the evening. Talk to you later, folks. And Wednesday, officially done for the day. Let's see what else I can get into. Talk to you later, folks. Have a great day.